Meanwhile, reactions are also coming in on that story. Remember, first it was the Karnataka Chief Minister who said no such proposal has been given to the state government. Now the JDS has already jumped in, voicing a strong support for the plan, saying that while there is nothing to oppose about it, if the JDS comes to power, the plan will be implemented. That's the reaction coming in from the JDS.
ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ 4-5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದಿಲ್ಲ, 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ತಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಟನ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಂಡದಂಗಡಿ ಇಡ್ತಿದಾರ? ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೇನು ಒಂದು ಜಾತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನೀಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ಈ ಮಠಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಂತೆ ನಾವು ಅಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪೇನಿದೆ.
My colleague Deepak Bopana, who has been tracking the developments on this story, joining us on the broadcast. Deepak, the JDS now jumping into the controversy at a time when the Chief Minister says no such proposal has been made to the state government yet. JDS saying that if we come to power, we will ensure that this is implemented.
Yes, quite an interesting reaction now coming in from the president of the JDS, Mr. C.M. Ibrahim, who's going on to say that, as far as this issue is concerned, WAQF starting educational institutions, which the Chief Minister and the government says that, they had no such proposal and they do not want to go ahead with the plan. He's saying that, it's a matter of about 4 to 5 months, and he says that this current BJP government is going out, and if JDS is back in power, he is going to implement this. And he says what's wrong in setting up educational institutions? These are not liquor shops or meat shops. These are, for the sake of education, and here students of all religions will be allowed. And he says there's nothing wrong in it. We'll really have to see how, the Congress in fact responds to it, because in the beginning, while of course there was opposition that came in from right-wing groups, the Congress had said that, all that the BJP or the right-wing has been doing is opposing and preventing education of, young women in the country, and the entire issue pertaining to hijab as well was an unnecessary, controversy is what they had suggested. Now it's going to be interesting with the JDS going on to back this move by the WAQF, which has been downplayed by the government. What the Congress stand here really in this particular case would be.
That's right. In fact, the only reaction that has come in from the Congress party was from Rizwan Ashrad, who said that there's nothing wrong with this proposal that has been made, while also saying that this is for the education of women, and it looks like those who are opposing it don't want Muslim women to study. That's a statement that was made by the Congress party yesterday. All right, we'll go back to Deepak in just a bit, but JDS, interesting statement coming in from the state president of the JDS, saying that if the party comes to power, then the party will ensure that this plan of the Karnataka WAQF board will be implemented. The plan that had been mentioned by the chairman was to have schools and institutions where women can wear hijab, also saying it will be Sharia compliant. Listen into the statement that came in.
ಒಬ್ಬರು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ 4-5 ತಿಂಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದಿಲ್ಲ, 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ತಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಟನ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಂಡದಂಗಡಿ ಇಡ್ತಿದಾರ? ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೇನು ಒಂದು ಜಾತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನೀಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ಈ ಮಠಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಂತೆ ನಾವು ಅಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪೇನಿದೆ.
All right, so this is a statement that was made by the state president of the Karnataka JDS, saying that if we come to power, we will ensure the plan of the Karnataka WAQF board is implemented. In fact, the WAQF board had said that 25 crores would be put in to ensure educational institutions are opened up, allowing girls to wear hijab if they want to. Deepak, this in fact statement that had come in from the WAQF board chairman had also been mired in a lot of controversy because of his claim that in these institutions the women can wear hijab if they want, and it's also going to be Sharia compliant.
Yes, and In fact, he had also said that a round of meetings were already also held with the Minister for WAQF here, who is Shashikala Jole, and said that, after the discussion, they were also in consensus that because this has nothing to do with the government, constitutionally WAQF, operates independently, though under the state. The funds that were required for it also was being pumped in by the WAQF board. The land that was required for the construction as well was being given by the by WAQF itself. So there was no issue. But once, the entire right wing came and started to attack this particular move by the WAQF, and which saw subtle backing from the government, it seems like the government has changed its stand at this point, which now is saying that there was no such proposal and they're not going to go ahead with any such proposal. Now the opposition parties are jumping on and saying that there is nothing wrong in setting up education institutions, and when we come back to power, we will go ahead and do it. So it's going to be interesting how the government now reacts to this particular situation, which the opposition...
Let's in fact taking a word from the BJP on that front. Deepak, do stay on with us. S. Prakash of the BJP joining us. Mr. Prakash, first the Karnataka WAQF board says this is a proposal. And says we don't have any such proposal. If you can issue a clarification on what is happening on the plan of the Karnataka WAQF board to open up schools that will allow hijab.
There is nothing wrong in the WAQF board opening school or colleges, which is open to all communities, not restricted to one particular religion. In Constitution, where we believe in secularism...
So, but this goes against a stand that the BJP government told the Karnataka High Court during the hijab controversy, saying no such religious element should be allowed inside the educational institutions.
No, when the college is permitted, the government will definitely specify them whatever the rules and regulations they must follow. Whatever the state government rule is formulated, WAQF board has to abide by it. They cannot have their own way of running the college or the school, restricting the admission to one particular community and impose whatever the rules they wanted. They have to function under the government law, whatever is prescribed.
Okay, all right. Mr. Prakash, thank you for joining us. Deepak, thanking you for joining us with those inputs. So the Karnataka government has said that we don't have such proposals. The BJP also clarifying that even if the WAQF board decides to open up any schools, it has to follow the rules that are in place, which means hijab will not be allowed.